Hello everyone, myself Suryansh Dwivedi. I am from NIT Raipur 5th SEM IT branch. Today I am here to present my research-based presentation of data mining subject on the topic of early detection of Alzheimer disease using advanced neuro K-means clustering method. So basically, Alzheimer is one of the devastating disease which is spread all over the world. People generally between the age group above 18 to almost till 80 are diagnosed by Alzheimer disease. So it's a very serious concern. I will tell about Alzheimer further. Alzheimer is one of the devastating neurodegenerative disease which found across all over the world, affecting millions of people, causing severe memory loss, behavioral challenges, difficulty in performing day-to-day basic life challenge problems. So here, Alzheimer were initially diagnosed by doctors by using simple traditional methods, like they will check your memory power or do some basic MRI scan. But actually, this method was not sufficient. Alzheimer disease is it is irreversible. So it detection is very important because it has three stages: mild, beginning stage, and end stage. And end stage is very severe. So doctor took the case of Alzheimer very seriously. So in such case, doctor came across various techniques how to solve these challenges of solving Alzheimer disease detection because we can slow down this disease because Alzheimer happens due to three reasons, mainly due to the proteins are formed in our brain cells which blocks the pathway of nerves. Also, there are some chemicals which are found which we have to detect immediately if they are in excessive quantity because they stop the brain pathway is also very problematic because without the neurocommunication in brains, people can't remember things, can't do their basic tasks. So traditional methods was not. So let's overview about the proposed framework model. To address this, researchers come across a new hybrid framework that combines the two powerful algorithms. First, adaptive self-organizing map and K-Fuji map. This system is based on weighted MRI 3D scan of our brain. We try to do MRI scan in different terms to detect the cells which are causing this Alzheimer disease. We have to detect seriously because scientists have discovered which the cells are causing the Alzheimer disease. So we particularly focus on these cells, such proteins. We focus and try to detect through this MRI scan, and we have constructed a AI-based deep machine learning concept. This basically this always try to improve after each impression. It tries to learn how they detected that Alzheimer disease last time. So it's self-improving also. So this method is very beneficial as after each iteration of time of doing this, the algorithm improve itself. So we can detect Alzheimer disease very better. So now we will discuss about K-means clustering. Before going to the advanced neuro adaptive K-means clustering, we have to understand what basically just a K-means clustering means. How K-means clustering we are implementing to our purpose idea to detecting Alzheimer disease. So basically K-means clustering is a simple yet very powerful unsupervised learning algorithm that helps us in grouping similar kinds of data points into clusters. In MRI scans, K-means can be used to segment different brain tissues such as gray matter volume, white matter volume, and cerebrospinal fluid. It starts randomly picking up k centroids. Then each centroid is assigned by a point by using a equilibrial distance formula. After assigning these to all the points, we have to check further or repeat the process of assigning the points again, because the new centroids will be which have formed, we have to adapt it, and these new centroids we will again use equilibrial distance formula to find the centroid of the next, and we have to go do this step again and again until these centroids are starts coming to the same point. So we get the number of clusters because we have to found the number of centroids, and these centroids will make one cluster. So we have found the clusters. So this method has some limitations because we are just finding the centroids, which is not such not such accurate. We have to improve it further. So for this adaptive neuro K-means clustering method we propose. Now K-mean clustering was decent working, but not that accurate. But Alzheimer is a serious disease, so we need an more accurate version of K-means clustering. So here comes adaptive neuro K-means clustering. We also call as AMSOMs. So basically, it works on self-organizing map of the on which is based on the concept of deep learning and neural networks. Unlike the traditional K-means clustering, which was based on the equilibrial distance forming the centroids. This AMSON is very advanced because it uses neurons to move, adapt, and self-organize according to the data distributed based on their past performance. It also gives them weights according to the past and learning through self deep learning, and it removes the noise from automatically from these scanned MRI scans. It is very highly accurate and try to find high accurate segmentations of the tissue. Once AMSON finishes clustering, it results centroids are passed into Fuji-K-means algorithm. This hybrid enhances the clarity of regional boundaries. Basically, the clusters of K-means and the before are not distinctive. We can't distinguish that two are these two clusters are different things. But by using the Fuji method, we can differentiate how these two are different, how their borders are separative, which help to detect the separation point, reduce mean square error, and increase overall adaptive diagnostic clarity. So this advanced neuro K-means clustering was very accurate. Almost 99.8% accuracy was coming, which is very super. Almost we can say it can detect all 998 times out of 1000 times the disease of Alzheimer accurately. Now we will tell about the implementation and the data sets. Basically, we have taken it from the OASIS data set, a well-known open source data set of MRI scans from the real patients of the people of age group between 18 to 96 years old. The data contains the both heavily individual or the basic Alzheimer disease suffering patients. So we have proposed a framework of step by step how will we implement. First step will be just doing MRI scan. Then the second step is very interesting because we have to remove the noise. Because we have to only focus on the cluster part. So first we have to remove the part of brain like skull and eyes. These are the different parts we have which we have extra scanned, which will be removed. Next part we have to do clustering. The the previous section we have discussed how will we cluster using advanced neuro K-means clustering. So we have clustered such that we have defined boundaries, and now cluster K-means we have to find the feature. So we have to extract the features like white matter volume, gray matter volume, different features which we have defined. So we will select these features. So next two steps are feature selection and extraction. After selection and extraction of the feature, we have to classify them as k nearest neighbor, decisive true, random forest, and nearby. These are some basic techniques of classification which have some accuracy between 19 to 100%, not 100 but little close to 99. But K-means clustering advanced neuro has 99.8% accuracy. So we will discuss about the result in the. So finally, the important part. What was the result? I have already tell the result was 99.8% accuracy for detecting the Alzheimer disease successfully, but just not detecting due to our deep learning and machine learning concepts. We were actually able to tell how severe it was, and after every iteration of the detection, we will improve our selection criteria to detect. So it will improve further and further. And some data are also I can say that tissue clarity was 0.8 to 2 index, discriminative overlap index was very low, just 0.45, and we were able to detect the three main sections which were causing Alzheimer as gray matter, white matter, and cerebrospinal volume efficiently. So we can conclude that this adaptive neuro K-means clustering method was very efficient. It it is little complex and challenging to develop, but after development, it has shown significant results. 99% accuracy is very sufficient to detect the Alzheimer disease. So the doctors and the patients who comes to the doctor are sure that if we have detected Alzheimer, it's sure that it is Alzheimer, and we can tell about the accuracy of Alzheimer also. So our topic is simply concluded. We can conclude as K-means clustering simply detects the MRI scans of specific volume of Alzheimer disease, which is not trained by machine learning and advanced neuro deep learning concepts to make up to 99.8% accuracy. And this helps us millions of people across all over the world to survive through this severe disease of Alzheimer's. So I can conclude. Thank you.